Hello everyone, this is Sean 771986. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday evening. Yep, that's all she wrote. The Atlanta Falcons had defeated the LA Rams 27-24, improving their record 7-9, while the Rams fall to 11-5. And with this this final Monday night game closes out week 17 with all its craziness and hooplas that happened. This was one of those games where you was just like, wow. And Matthew Stafford, he really didn't do a hell of a lot of good job. And I felt like his performance and the loss of this game really 100% hurt his MVP case. For this, I know. Well, while we're on this subject, let's take a look at the stats for this game. Matthew Stafford had completed 22 of his 38 passes for 269 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, was sacked 3 times, and has a QBR rating of 64.5. Kirk Cousins completed 13 of his 20 passes for 126 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, no sacks, has a QBR rating at 99.2. Williams had 13 carries for 97 yards. Corum had 6 carries for 18 yards. Rivers had 1 carry for 5 yards, and Matthew Stafford, he was just there. B. Robinson had 22 carries for 195 yards, a touchdown. Aguilar had 10 carries for 23 yards. Cousins had 1 carry for 1 yard. Smith had 4 carries for 67 yards. Ferguson had 4 receptions. Ferguson had 2 receptions for 54 yards, 1 touchdown. Parkinson has 6 receptions for 53 yards. Puka Nakua had 5 receptions for 47 yards, 1 touchdown. Williams had 3 receptions for 38 yards. Mumphrey Field had 2 receptions for 10 yards. Allen and Atwell, they were just there. Sills had 3 receptions for 37 yards. Mooney had 2 receptions for 35 yards. Robertson had 5 receptions for 34 yards, a touchdown. Kyle Pitts had 2 receptions for 16 yards. And Drake London had 1 reception for 4 yards. Rams had 363 total yards. The Falcons 345 total yards. Rams had 248 passing yards to the Falcons 126 passing yards. Falcons had 219 rushing yards to the Rams 115 rushing yards. Falcons had 6.5 yards per play, while the Rams had 60 yards per play. Rams had 16 first downs, while the Falcons had 15 first downs. Both teams were 5-13 on third down. The Rams were 1-4 on fourth down, while the Falcons didn't go for it on fourth down. The Rams had a total of 61 plays, while the Falcons had a total of 53 plays. The Rams allowed 3 sacks, while the Falcons allowed 0 sacks. The Falcons punted the rock 5 times, while the Rams punted the rock 2 times. The Falcons had racked up 7 penalties that cost them 42 yards. The Rams had racked up 4 penalties that cost them 35 yards. Neither team lost a fumble. The Rams threw 3 interceptions. Falcons didn't. And the Rams dominated the time of possession 30-15 to the Falcons 29-45. The Falcons had racked up 33 tackles, while the Rams racked up 23 tackles. The Rams were 1-1 in field goals, while the Falcons were 2-3 in field goals. The Falcons were 1-2 in the red zone, while the Rams were 1-3 in the red zone. So yeah, the Falcons really did play spoiler to the Matthew Stafford's MVP hopes and the Bucs playoff hopes, because the Bucs was really hoping Atlanta lose tonight, because if Atlanta lose tonight, then on Saturday, then this will help the Bucs gives a chance to try to get the AFC South, the NFC South division. But that didn't happen. Like, Atlanta will play spoiler. They was like, okay, if we're not going to go anywhere, we're going to fuck up some teams. And yeah, they're doing a hell of a good job of that too. You know that? Yep. Well, man, this has to be a buzzkill. This has to be a buzzkill for the Rams, man. This has to be, because it's like, it's like they were, even though they're out of the NFC West contention, they was trying to find any way they can to try to manage to get a better playoff seeding, but this loss really sets everything backwards for them. It really does. You really hate to see, you really hate to fucking see it. You really hate to fucking see it. But yeah, this one was. It sucks. It really sucks. Now let's get to the playoff picture. Let's see what the playoff situation is right now. So, in the AFC, the Broncos hold the number 1 seed. The Patriots hold the number 2 seed. The Jaguars hold the number 3 seed. The Texans hold the number 5 seed. The Chargers hold the number 6 seed. And the Bills hold the number 7 seed. The Steelers currently still holds the number 4 seed despite the loss to the Browns. And the Ravens are still alive. They're in the hunt. So these two teams will be playing on Sunday Night Football this Sunday on NBC and on Peacock in an AFC North Championship game. Rules is simple. Win or go home. Now in the NFC, here's the situation in the NFC. The Seahawks got the number 1. The Seahawks holds the number 1 seed. The Bears hold the number 2 seed. The Eagles hold the number 3 seed. The Niners hold the number 5 seed. The Rams hold the number 6 seed. And the Packers hold the number 7 seed. The Panthers hold the number 4 seed currently because they're in first place in the NFC South. While the Bucs, they're still in the hunt. They're on the outside looking in. Now we got some games that are going to be going down lately. We got 2 games that's going on this upcoming Saturday. These 2 games are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Carolina Panthers, where both of these 2 teams will be duking it out to see who will be crowned the NFC South champion. And if that were to happen, then the team who become the NFC South champion will go on to play in the playoffs. Meanwhile, while the loser goes home. And then on Saturday night, we have the big game, which is the Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers. And the winner of that game will clinch the ever so important number 1 seed. Number 1 seed in the NFC. Which gives the winner who owns the number 1 seed a first round bye in the playoffs and home field advantage. And that's a Saturday night game. Now we do have a battle for the number 1 seed where the Broncos play the Chargers, and the winner of that game will clinch the number 1 seed in the AFC. And then on Sunday, we have the biggest AFC North Championship game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. This will be pretty interesting, and I can't wait for this. Like I said, this season has been crazy, and I will be lying to myself if I don't know how this one's gonna end. I know y'all will say the same thing too. But that's all I gotta say for right now. Let me know what y'all think, okay? As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so don't miss another update, share with friends, share with neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 71986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. Good night. Where the fuck was that all season, Atlanta? The only time y'all played like y'all want to win and ball the fuck out is when you're not playing for nothing. At least you fucked over Tampa Bay, though.